Hello twin flames, thank you for being here, for liking, subscribing and all the amazing comments and feedback you leave me. It means the world, as you know, and if you are new to the channel, welcome, subscribe, join our family because we're here for you every day. So sending love and healing power to everyone right now. We're all going through a big healing, we're going through ascension. You know, it just blows my mind how we all experience things at the same time and feel the same things. And, you know, a big shout out to any of you dealing with ascension right now, especially the flu-like symptoms. You know, me and George are both dealing with that right now. So big love and hugs to us all for being a warrior of love on this journey. So I'm going to bring in 3 decks of cards today. We're going to bring in the Power Animal Oracle cards to see what animals are around and why. We're going to bring in the Realms Number Mercury Edition 2 deck by Reina OG Tarot. And I love this deck because it really reveals secrets. You know, brings in what the masculines want to say. And our soul sister Heather Schultz has brought this beautiful Written in the Stars deck to me. So I'm going to use this deck too. So thank you, Heather, for gifting me this deck. So let's do this then. And I want to say a big thank you to all of you for all the feedback about the little short videos I'm doing. We've had yesterday, Don't Give Up, coming through. You know, the 9 of Wands, don't give up, stay strong on your journey, keep fighting on. You know, your dreams are coming true. Union is so close for you now, you can smell it. And that's why so many of you are experiencing both energies. You know, if you're going through the masculine and the feminine cycles and you're wondering why, it's because you're very close to union. Because when you're in union, you are aligned with both energies. You experience all on this journey. And today we had the Justice card, big sign about karmic endings and balance flowing in. So balance is the key, self-love, being focused, centered, you know, moving yourself into the now. So let's see what we need to know. So thank you, angels. So which animal is around the connection today? Or what do we need to know? What's the energy around the connection today, please? The energy around the connection, there it is. The energy around the divine feminines today. Thank you, angels. And the energy around the divine masculine. Wow. Thank you, angels. The energy around the connection today, please. What's going on? The energy around the divine feminines and the energy around the divine masculines. Wow. Again, a lot of cards coming out for the masculines. Look at this from the masculine. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There it is again. See how the cards all interlink and the readings all entwine. So the masculines really getting across right now how sorry they are for what they've done. And, you know, they're also saying to you, look at this, please be patient with me. Be patient with me. Beautiful message. Okay, I'm sorry, please be patient with me. So what's the energy around the connection today, please, angels? Really excited to use this new deck of cards. It's just come about 10 minutes ago. What do we need to know for the feminines and the energy around the masculines? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Thank you, angels. So the energy around the connection today then, well, absolutely. I mean, look at this. We've got the deer. So the deer also represents the feminine and the masculine energy because the deer is the feminine, the kindness, the love, being tender-hearted, being patient, being kind. And the stag, the male deer, is the promise of union, the masculine's transformation, their power. So today we've got the deer and this is Pathfinder. So the angels are showing you today that you are finding your way. All paths lead home and we always find our way back to each other, back to our mission, back to where we're meant to be. Trust your instincts. So there's that message again today about trusting your intuition. And I love that because once again, underneath this dress today, I'm wearing the wolf, okay? I'm wearing the wolf. And, you know, I wore this wolf the other day because it's about intuition. So really powerful that I'm wearing the wolf again. And this has come up here. So you may see the wolf today to remind you to trust your intuition. You may see a female deer, which is the feminine kindness and power, and, you know, to have compassion and to be patient with me, please, divine feminine, from your masculine. And the masculine showing you the stag, the promise of union, the promise that they will find their way back to you, that they will find that path. And that's what they're on right now. They're working it all out. Trust your instincts to guide you through this situation because it's happening soon. Wow, look at this, soon. So the message for today is soon. Soon it's coming. If you're thinking, when are we going to be in union? It's coming soon. If you're thinking, when's he going to message me? When's he going to return to me? It's coming soon. So trust that you are both finding your way, because all paths lead home. So that's the energy I've got coming through today. The energy of the feminine as the deer and the male, the masculine, as the stag. Now remember, you're experiencing both energies. So I feel if you're a male on this journey right now, even if you're in feminine energy, you're going to be feeling masculine energy today. You're going to be feeling it. So you may be feeling what they are going through. You may be feeling it within your body, because we're all experiencing ascension. So again, I'm feeling the solar plexus energy, especially with this yellow here. It could be constipation. It could be diarrhea. You could be, having butterflies in the tummy or feeling anxious about something. And again, in the throat chakra and all these kind of ascension symptoms around the head. And I shared a video yesterday about ascension and what we are experiencing right now. And the message is, needs to come back to life like in warm bodies. Now, I love that Heather's created this deck connected with films and television and, what we see on the big screen, because that's also a big part of our journey. So warm bodies. What I'm getting from this as well, because remember, I'm reading this intuitively. What I'm getting from this is when you guys come together, it's very warm. So you may feel heat today, and that's the Kundalini rising. It's also the ascension symptoms. I'm certainly feeling the heat today. So you may be feeling extra hot today, hot and toasty, because you're feeling powerful and strong. And when you guys come together, it's very warm. You have warm bodies. You feel each other. It's the passion and the desire needs to come back to life. So that's also about rebirth and resurrection. And warm bodies, I think it's something to do with zombies. I haven't seen it personally. You may have. But I'm seeing this as resurrection, rebirth energy, the journey coming back to life. Your connection being restored and reborn, and it's happening soon. So if you've seen a deer today, it's a reminder for you as the feminine, we're going to do the masculine now, to be patient with me, please. So your masculine is kind of begging and pleading with you today to trust them. And that's why we had that powerful message in the Radiant Rider short yesterday. Don't give up. Don't give up on me, Divine Feminine. Please be patient with me, because I am sorry for what I've done. So if you feel like they're not sorry, then they absolutely are. Okay, they're showing this to you. And they're showing you through the deer today and the stag that they are coming back, and they're asking for your patience. I sometimes want to surprise you at your home. So he's saying to you, of course I think about coming to you. I think about turning up at your door, coming to you at your home, travelling distances to be with you, to surprise you. Maybe they drive past where you live and, they wonder if you're still living there. They give me that song, and I miss you like a desert misses the rain. And I miss you. I'm not going to sing because I've got a cold. But, this is what they're saying to you. I miss you. Are you still there? So they're curious about where you are. So they think about surprising you. Don't ever change who you are. So your masculine is saying, you don't need to change. Please don't change, because you are perfect for me just as you are. Everything about you makes me hot. It turns me on. It guides me home. It shows me the way. It leads me to you. You are my pathway. You are my guiding light, my shining star. Don't ever change. And this is a reminder that if you're dealing with a masculine in a situation with another, nobody compares to you. And he's saying that to you. You don't have to change or be anyone else. You are perfect for me as you are. We've also got a modern day Romeo and Juliet. Wow. I mean, how powerful there for the masculine. So Romeo and Juliet, worth dying for, because you are eternal beings of love and you are forever. And Romeo and Juliet, it's a bit of a tragic love story. But, in the end, they are together. And that's what the angels are showing to you. It's eternal love. You may feel like you die on this journey, but like in warm bodies, you get reborn. This journey comes back to life. It brings you back to life. And we do feel that way, especially the masculines, they feel kind of lost. They feel a bit dead inside. And then they meet the divine feminine in this lifetime, and their whole world shifts and changes. Everything turns around. It's like the way Jacob talks about imprinting in Twilight, where he says your whole world shifts around, it turns upside down, and there's nothing but you and them. And that's the truth. So your masculine is saying to you, I love you, like Romeo and Juliet. And this reminds me again in Twilight, where, is it in the beginning of New Moon, where, Edward is kind of quoting Romeo and Juliet when they're watching it in the theatre or in the classroom with the show on. And it's powerful. So a modern day Romeo and Juliet, a love story. Love, it may seem tragic to you, but it's got a happy ending. Okay, and you may think, well, how did Romeo and Juliet have a happy ending? It's showing you that you are eternal beings, and, love conquers all things. Death cannot stop true love. All it can do is delay it for a while, from The Princess Bride. So a lot of movie references coming up in here today, loving it. And I actually watched 50 Shades of Grey last night, and I'm halfway through the second one because, I got this cold and I was coughing a little bit. So George went to play his game and he's woke up with it this morning. So again, both twins going through ascension right now. And, I really enjoyed it again to see the dynamic of the masculine transformation. Because even if you look at 50 Shades of Grey and you think that's nothing connected with the twin flame journey, it's about the masculine transformation. How he's set in his ways, he's stuck in his ways and he's thinking, and, he feels himself he'll never change. And then he meets Anna and his whole world changes. She changes him, she transforms him with love. She, everything he once thought and did, it all gets turned upside down. And he does things he's never done. I'm not talking about the sexy stuff. I'm talking about going on dates and, sleeping in the same bed in her arms, allowing her to touch him in places he's never allowed anyone to touch him before. Not just on his physical body, but in his heart and his soul and his mind. And that's the power of the love. So modern day Romeo and Juliet would really be Christian Grey and Anastasia Steele, because it's the power of the love. And they can't stay away from each other, no matter what. So the angels are showing this to you. The masculine is showing you he's the otter, and we've got surrender. It says let go of control. Now, this is powerful because as a divine feminine, that's what we need to do. We need to let go of control. So when the masculines block us, for example, or aren't replying or responding, we have to surrender that. We have to let go of control to allow them to find their way back with a Pathfinder message instead of chasing them down. And I've been there where, I've needed a response. It's something I've needed. And I've been sending message after message after message. And then the inevitable happens where you get blocked, or you get some response that you don't want, which is really a reaction. So you have to learn to surrender that control, to let go, to trust that your twin will return to you. And it's happening soon, that your masculine will find their way back. And the otter, I'm seeing this like that squirrel. When I spoke about the other day, that squirrel that popped its head up and had a look, the masculines are curious right now. They're looking after you in a way by kind of respecting you. Thank you, angels. The angels saying they are looking after you and respecting you by staying away. But they are watching. They are observing from that distance. They are keeping their beady eyes on you. They may be checking out your social media. They may be driving past your house. Because remember, they're saying to you, I want to surprise you at my home or at your home. Thank you. So again, both homes. So the surprise could be at their home sending you that message. So he's showing you, he's watching you, he's thinking about you. And he's surrendering to this love because he can't fight it anymore. So many of the masculines try and fight it all, make it harder than it is, denying the connection, trying to stay away from you when they don't want to. I haven't got the energy to stay away from you anymore. And the feminine says, then don't. That's spoken in Twilight. Edward says it to Bella. Christian Grey says it to Anastasia Steele and says, I can't stay away from you, or I can't do it anymore. And she says, then don't, show me your truth. And this is the energy you're in. You're saying, I'm letting go of control. I'm trusting the journey. I know you're there. I know you're coming soon. I feel it. I know it. I know I'm going through ascension. I understand this is a journey of unconditional love, and you're stepping into your power. And we've got the lizard dream time. Pay attention to your dreams and visions. So the masculines are showing you they are having visions of you. They are dreaming about you. They're having nighttime feelings about you. And yesterday the masculine said very clearly, meet me on the 5D. And a lot of people were messaging me and commenting saying, how do I show my twin love right now? How can I be there for my twin? Listen to the reading. He's saying to you, meet me in the 5D. So that's all you need to do. Go to him on the 5D. That could be in a dream. It could be through meditation, closing your eyes, breath work, and feeling him or her inside of you. Connecting. Someone asked me how you telepathically communicate. The angels will guide you. You may just be closing your eyes and saying the words and visualizing them traveling to your twin. You may be meeting up on the 5D and speaking in that way. You may be singing to them. Many, many different ways. But trust the feelings because they are real. And lizards can transform too. So this is transformation energy I'm feeling in this here. It says pay attention. So the masculines are starting to pay attention, to what they are dreaming of. So that's, yes, their actual dreams, but it's also about the things they are visualizing and the things they are wanting and fantasizing about. Their actual dreams of being with you, the future, the reality they want, changing their life. So they are paying attention. And if you look at that otter, what's he doing there? He's paying attention. He's up straight. He's looking around. He's starting to see. He's becoming the observer of his journey. He's not burying his head in the sand. He's alert. So the masculines are more alert today than ever before. They're paying attention to things they're starting to see. And they're actually showing me this intuitively as a koala. Okay, and koalas remind us to relax and trust and to have faith and the eases into the future. Okay, there was a huge kind of collective energy at the end of the year, last year, where a lot of koalas passed away, in fires. And the angels said they are helping us as human beings on the earth plane, well, as those spiritual beings having the human experience, to relax about the journey. So you may see a koala today. So again, you could see any of these signs. This is how the angels are going to show you this is real. I mean, these are unusual signs to see an otter. But if you're meant to, you'll see one. Whether that's in your physical world or in your virtual world. You may see a lizard. They're going to come to you in various ways. The stag, the deer, the wolf, power flowing in. For the feminine then, crazy family, chaos like the Kardashians, wow. Crazy family. So your family may say you're crazy. We've all been there, okay? Loopy Liz, okay? Crazy woman, maybe saying this to you. Maybe your family is saying you're crazy, you need to move on. You need to move forward. Okay, well, you are doing that. You are moving forward. You're moving on from fear. You know your truth. Crazy like the Kardashians, chaos. So again, this is that energy where people may be trying to drag you into fear or stress or gossip or get in the way. Karmic attack, struggle. And the feminines are being guided here to not give up, to rise up and to move out of that type of energy and to stand strong. So the message for you today, we've got the pelican. And this is so powerful. The angels blow my mind, okay? Because yesterday I did a very sniffly, very snorty weekly reading. And the energy for this week is forgiveness. Well, look at this, forgiveness. Forgiveness. What's the masculine saying to you, divine feminine? I've got angel bumps. I'm sorry. And yesterday you said, I forgive you, it's okay. Let go of your judgments. Pelican. What's that pelican doing? He's flying high. He's flying above the gossip, the craziness of the Kardashians, the craziness of the 3D world. He's not getting involved in that, the pelican. The pelican is rising up high and flying high and seeing over the situation and understanding it from a higher point of view, from a higher perspective. And that's what the feminine is being guided to do today, to let go of judgment, to say, I'm sorry, divine masculine, for judging you because you handled it differently than I would. I understand now that was part of your journey and my journey too, to learn, to grow, to understand, to see, to feel, to have faith, to trust, to let go of doubt. So you're rising high like a big eagle and you are flying above it all. So raise your vibration today. How do you do that? With gratitude, with nature energy, with breath work, with meditation. Bringing yourself back into the now, no matter what's going on around you. So you're rising up and you're letting go of fear, letting go of control, letting go because you know it's coming soon. And the feminine, we've got, look at this, you do know best. You do know best. Don't let anyone tell you differently. You know your truth. If your family, friends, people you're talking to, dealing with, are saying you're crazy, you do know best. So the angels are reminding you to trust your intuition. And that's the message for the journey, remember. Because the path is finding its way, or you're finding your way. You do know best. And that's also for your intuition. You know all the answers are inside of you. And if you can't find them there, the angels will guide you to the right path to find the answers you need. Archangel Chamuel will help you to be guided to a specific video that's going to give you answers or show you something you need to know or give you the sign you need. You are always being guided. So rise above fear today, divine feminine. Know your truth because you do know best. You know what's best for you. You know how you feel. Trust in that, know your power and know your worth. Have a great day, sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon.